The meeting with the SEC is back on and XRP is pumping. Gonna talk price at the end because it looks like we're gonna have a juicy weekend after all. Saylor comes out and drops some massive knowledge for the entire world saying, yo, you need to pay attention to crypto. This is why. And if you were sitting there wondering, why does my guy have a German flag? Well, that's because viewers' comments come first. Jackson Knox says, listen up, Mein Kampf. Klaus. Ripple is the BIS 2.0 and XRP needs no peg, Air Klaus. Put down the Wiener Schnitzel and pick up this knowledge. Banks are kaput. Take back that to the fatherland. Well done. Yes, waving the old Germany flag. I'll put it away. Yeah, viewers' comments come first. So if you drop me something hot, something spicy, maybe I'll share it in my next video. Bitcoin's hitting at 66,563. But do you see what's deeper than everything else green on the map? Oh yes, it's XRP, sitting at 59.3. The market made an abrupt turnaround when the SEC announced the rescheduling of their meeting. When is that date? Well, I'll get to that, but listen to this. We have time, everyone, to see the rally continue. God, is this exciting. Oh, Bitcoin soars. Saylor reacts. Look at Saylor dropping knowledge on the market, okay? I wanted to share this with everyone. Okay, remember, I bring up the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. This is what Saylor says. If you're not winning, you're losing. And this is what he says. Since August 10th of 2020, Bitcoin is up 460%. The S&P only 64, NASDAQ 62, gold 21, silver 8%, and bonds are down 19%. So Saylor saying, yo, for all of you out there that were ripping on crypto saying, it's not going to do anything, or you might want to go into the S&P 500, it's a better choice. You would have been wrong. And if you would have followed Saylor, you would have been right. And rich AF. XRP overtakes Bitcoin across exchanges in Korea by trading volume. Oh, yes, I shared this story on Thursday, and then what happened was the meeting, right, was canceled, and people were all bummed out, and they're like, oh, man, the price went down. Then all of a sudden, the meeting was rescheduled, and volume fired back up on the exchanges. XRP just smashed Bitcoin in Korea with over 2x the trade volume. While BTC lagged at 282 million in volume, XRP flexed with $650 million. Also, for those of you out there that follow open interest on XRP has been soaring. People want to get into the action. Now, I haven't seen any cool prop bets recently regarding XRP that, I thought the action would be juicy. But as soon as I see some juicy action, I will share it with you. And if you see some juicy action, share it with me. So what happened with this meeting? Well, it was canceled and now rescheduled. Look at this. Come on, Candlestick. Did you see them up on the screen? That's juicy action. Now, see how we had this big red one right here? That's when the meeting was canceled and all hope was lost. We're clawing our way on back, aren't we? Well, why is that? Because the meeting has been rescheduled. The SEC has rescheduled the closed door meeting for July 25th in anticipation of settlement, in anticipation of Torres giving us everything we need. The price of XRP is pumping. The SEC initially scheduled the closed door meeting for July 18th, fueling optimism amongst the XRP community for a potential resolution of the ongoing lawsuit against Ripple. However, those hopes were dashed when the abrupt cancellation of the meeting happened a day before. That sent the price down on July 19th. Like I said, we were running up on meeting high. Then we get some bad poopy news saying the meeting was canceled. Boom. Now, we don't know specifically if the meeting is in regards to Ripple, but I have the notice here up on the screen from the SEC themselves that shows that the time and date is 2 p.m. Thursday, July 25th, 2024, which means what, everyone? Which means we've got 5 freaking days of potential green candlestick rally. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Tell me if you're feeling it as well. Now, look at the charts. This is juicy. Okay, let's zoom in just a little bit, okay, because I've got the 1 day up on the screen. Let's do this. Let's get into the 5 minute, okay? Now, watch what happens here. This is what we were talking about yesterday, and this is what happened, and this is why we're all just so excited. XRP, all right? had a little trouble right here, right? We were like, oh, okay, we're going to get to 63. Then we sold off. We heard about that with the meeting being canceled. We hit the double bottom, as you can see right here. When we hit this point right here, we confirmed the double bottom turned into the bullish pattern that we're seeing right now. And now what we're seeing is XRP pierced 60 cents. Couldn't hold it. But pierced 60 cents, now sitting right at 59 cents on the way up. Why? Because we have a meeting with the SEC on Thursday, July 25th. And right now, just the speculation of settlement is fueling this action. We don't even know if the meeting is about settlement. It could be about totally different things. But just the idea that there's a meeting going on is causing XRP to make a move on the way up. And I think all of us here are super, super happy to see this. Why? Because lately we're seeing life being breathed into the idea that as soon as this case is over, we should have smooth sailing. Now let's be fair here and not go too far down the old hopium well. This meeting might have nothing to do with Ripple and XRP and settlement. The SEC does these Sunshine Act meetings all the time where they have some closed door stuff going over where they're at with all the cases and with all the procedures that they're going through. Now that being said, who cares? Just the idea of the optimism being there, propelling the price back up is what's key. And that's what is mattering to me right now. It's the idea that even a mere mention of a meeting, a mention of Torres can be sitting there out on the street, out on the corner, waving her German flag. I don't think she's waving her German flag. I'm waving my German flag. I'll put it down so it's not distracting. But Torres could be out there. She could be just about ready to open her mouth. And people are like, oh, yeah, we've got some action coming on. So she's saying she opens her mouth. People are going to be playing on that juice. And that's what you're seeing right now. That's why I shared with you, look, we need some good news over the weekend. We got it. Thank you, SEC, an unlikely source. We also held that double bottom. Got it. Talked to you about that. And I showed you a few days ago that exchange volume, especially in the Korean exchange volume regarding XRP, has been massive. Then guess what happens? They were like, yo, girlfriend, meeting July 25th. Volume explodes, surpasses Bitcoin. Almost 3x's the volume of Bitcoin. Think about that. Almost 3x's the volume of Bitcoin. Now, to be fair, Bitcoin has outperformed a bunch of others in the market. And I showed you that earlier with the tweet from Saylor. S&P 500, gold, silver, you get my point. But look at the life that XRP is having just on rumors of settlement news. Could you imagine what would really happen once we actually get the verified news that that's what's going on? Ooh, that sends chills up my spine because that would mean for a lot of us watching and listening right now, the biggest thing that we believe holding back the price of XRP would be gone. Which means what, everyone? Maybe we can all join Saylor with the massive run up with massive green candlesticks. Ooh, it's a good Saturday. Told you I'd bring the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. Speaking of Saturday, it is rainy AF out, so I doubt I'm going to be able to get a run today. I'm probably going to have to be on the bike inside, maybe the elliptical, or who knows, maybe I'll do the treadmill. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I got to get ready for a 100K race in the mountains on a brand new course that opened up this year, so it's not like we know what the course is like. Nope, we're just going to have to run it and say F it. Up on the screen right now is the second channel where I share with you my training, nutrition, goal setting. I vlog that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's all about my life outside of crypto, how I keep my head sane inside this crazy, crazy world that we're living in. Let me know what you're doing today down below, and maybe I'll give it a read while I'm doing my elliptical or indoor biking or treadmill. I'll catch you cool cats later because the train is gearing up again. Choo-choo, bitches.